friends, welcome to Economics of Peace curriculum. Today we are going to look at Module 9, Indexes and Indicators of Peace. Unit 1 has methodologies for peace measurement. In this module, you will be able to explore peace building strategies, study approaches to prevent, manage, and resolve conflicts, and analyze factors that contribute to long-term peace. As you already know, we have learning elements like online lectures, cases from your community, readings and references, discussions in social groups, and reflective essays with group discussions and presentations. We will also have community projects. In Module 9, Indexes and Indicators of Peace, the first unit is about methodologies for peace measurement, and the second is about case studies on peaceful societies. Economic approaches to conflict analysis is the third unit. Here are some points to reflect on. What are the conceptual framework to define peacefulness? When to apply metrics to measure peace? How are economics and peace correlated? Why culture, economics, and politics play a vital role in creating peace? Answers to these questions we need to find out. Meanwhile, do you have another questions about peace? Note it down and follow us to its answer. Here is a map by Institute of Peace and Economics presenting Global Peace Index we call GPI. Observe the map and see which are the most peaceful and which are not. The countries, do you connect population, resources, and climate issues with peace issues? Places where population density is very low may look very peaceful, but does it mean peace is more a population issue? Malthus principle of population resource equilibrium in the context of demographic dividends, or does it cause deprivation and hence unpeace? Do you know there are humanistic theories to explain human conditions and stages in growth? The Global Peace Index covers 99% of world population across 163 countries. IEP uses 23 qualitative and quantitative indicators to measure state of peace on the level of society, social safety and security, ongoing internal conflicts and international conflicts in the present times. Do you recall examples of ongoing international conflicts? Do you think it is a magnification of ongoing internal conflict due to lack of social safety and security? There are two well-known humanistic theorists, Carl Rogers and Abraham Maslow. The pyramid presented here shows the hierarchy of needs. Safety and security, along with food or hunger and shelter, are base of the pyramid. These are also the material needs. Does it mean that war is a result of the failure to meet basic human needs? Or is it also due to lack of social needs that include love for collegiality, respect, and recognition? That is, respecting mutual boundaries and recognizing right of the passage. Are there regions in the world predominantly material oriented or spiritually inclined? Are there known peaceful societies on earth? Let us reflect. At the bottom of the needs hierarchy lies the material needs, use of resources, territorial rights, where most of the conflicts arise. Survival and struggle for existence is basic here. The middle rung of social recognition contains the of existing, validation of existence vis-a-vis other players in the society. Some conflict arise here too. Social recognitions and collaborations containing award, rewards, or sanctions may also lead to conflict, as is evident in the situation where some countries have to decide where to find an ally. The apex of the pyramid has the stability of self actualization and connection to the infinite power that leads peace, like abundance and benevolence. Usually, this level is devoid of conflicts. Most of the peaceful societies will belong to this apex. You will notice that the area on the apex is smaller than the area at the base. It might also indicate that conflict chances for meeting basic needs and recognition will be more than chances of finding peace. Peace is much sought after, you see. The report by IEP on 17 GPI to 2023 addresses the bottom of the pyramid about safety, security, internal and external conflicts, essential for the survival of the community and a nation. How do you think that peace can be measured? Are the cost of war or economics, impact of sanctions, the right method to measure peace? Let us learn about methods to measure peace. How is peace understood in the everyday context? It is essential to include and integrate the perception of everyday peace by local communities. Local communities' perception of peace inform policy processes in nurturing and sustaining peace. Methods to measure peace may include top-down approach, that is data collection, methodologies for international decision making by expert groups. It may not always match the local expectations though. Bottom-up indicators like comparability, commensurability in field context and regional ethics, there will be a substantial difference in the two approaches. It is important to understand the geopolitics of narratives from both perspectives. It is also a methodological practice puzzle of how to create a robust, scalable data set from local narratives. Bottoms-up research is described as inductive, localized, interested in granularity, and possibly community sourced. There are four main references for indices of peace. The first is HDI, Human Development Index. Second is GPI, Global Peace Index. Then you have UCDP, GED, Uppsala Conflict Data Programs, Geo-referenced Event Data, located in Sweden. Then you have ACLED, Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Program, in real time. Let us discuss each reference. Let us now watch a short film about what Human Development Index signify to people in real challenging regions and how they are liberated to gain from economic opportunities. Let us watch. Inclusive Entrepreneurship Project modules under the Commonwealth project at MERI College search the methods that could reduce internal conflict that arise due to economic imbalances leading to poverty and sometimes violent lifestyles. People at the margins are more at risk. Hence, the project aimed at enabling the know-how of entrepreneurship to those at the margins of society. Economic crises could be precursors to internal conflicts, which are then magnified into cross-border conflicts and many complex human, geographical, and political issues. The basic unit of measurement under Upasala Conflict Data Program, geo-referenced event data, is the event, the conflict that proved violent, and the turning point at a given time and place. The Swedish research project initially collected data about events that had more than 25 fatalities across conflicts, where one of the actors was the state. Later, it expanded its data to one-sided conflicts and non-state conflicts too. The UCDP works closely with Peace Research Institute Oslo, also called PRIO, PRIO, and Violence Early Warning System, also called VIEWS, VIEWS. Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Program, ACLED, is a non-governmental organization that aggregates data in armed conflict regions. All reported events around the world are coded in real time on the parameters of dates, actors, locations, fatalities, and types. Do you think that there is a possibility of data projections along the same parameters in specially focus areas? Let us look at the map. Remember, these are the questions we asked at the beginning of the session. Hope you have the answers now. What are the conceptual framework to define peacefulness? When to apply metrics to measure peace? How are economics and peace correlated? Why culture, economics, and politics play a vital role in creating peace? Do share your other questions in the discussion group through QR code, which we have shared. You have a community project too. Describe the cultural diversity of your community. Analyze different concepts of peace across cultures. Let us summarize now. In this unit, you learn to describe conceptual framework to define peacefulness, to apply matrices to measure peace, to trace correlation between economics and peace, and to signify the role of culture, economics, and politics in creating peace. Okay, here is the second module, which is presented by HWPL, our partners, and we will learn about specific case studies from HWPL. In the same module, we have Unit 3, and we will learn about the conflict analysis from HWPL experience. We will be back soon. See you.